just like the butterfly, you have the power to break free from the confines of fear, uncertainty, and old patterns. Embracing change and stepping into the unknown is like spreading your wings, baby, for the first time and embarking on a journey of transformation. Here we go now. Here we go now. Let's get up in this flow with me, your host, Jo. Hello again, my lovelies, and welcome back to another episode of The Flow with me, your enthusiastic host, Jo. And I want to thank everyone who followed up with feedback after last week's episode. I mean, that was the most feedback I've ever received from an episode. I greatly appreciate it. I got a lot of shares on social media from the clips. So I'm just very grateful. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all. And so I want to dive into this week's topic because some of that feedback on our separation is fear of separation. And, I just want to talk about today breaking free and embracing life after separation, right? Because how many of you, raise your hand, put it in the comments, how many of you are staying in a toxic environment or situation due to fear of starting over? Fear of the unknown. And don't have shame. Reach out to me. Let me know, because shame is human. We all experience some form of shame. I've experienced it. I experienced it in this separation. Heck, I didn't even tell my grandmother until the week I was moving out. But after she knew, I was like, okay, I can talk about it on the podcast, right? And with that, I wrote some things down. So, hey, y'all know what to do. Get your notepad, get a pen ready, because it's about to go down. All right. So, man, fear of starting over after deciding to separate and you both mutually agree. It's scary. It is so scary. I can't even sugarcoat it. Especially if I was a stay-at-home mom. I have the podcast, and I also homeschool. So you better believe I was terrified. Like, I personally have no income coming in. What am I going to do? Right? Ooh. But like I said in the last episode, I had 7 months to prepare, right? And a lot of people have asked me, why are you waiting so long? Why are you waiting so long for this and that and this and that and this and that? Hey, this is my life, okay? And I say the same to you. This is your life. If you are going through a separation, a divorce, you choose how you want to handle it. And maybe I didn't go about some things the correct way. Maybe I could have been more prepared. But I tell you what, God has had my back. Woo! God has had my back every step of the way. And the alignment of things I'm going to dive into on this episode have been real. And I'm excited for it. So, number one, write this down. Courage. Courage is so simple, but it's true. You have to have courage to embrace change. You have to have courage to embrace newfound opportunities. You have to have courage to want to be open to the personal growth. I just discussed a little bit about my fears and my anxieties with the separation. Number one, as a parent, my whole goal in life is to just not traumatize my children during childhood, right? And Lord knows what could do that, because according to Dr. Matt Gaber, everything can traumatize your child, even from the wound, right? So I just try to go with the flow, man. But one thing I wanted to do, I wanted to mentally prepare them, mostly my oldest child. Just as I was mentally preparing her as well, because she's a daddy's girl. I did not know how this would affect her at all. Totally uncertain, totally unknown, and I was fearful. Another thing, how am I going to survive with no income? I homeschool, right? I don't want to send my child back to school. I enjoy watching my child thrive in different areas, different subjects. I enjoy seeing her light bulb go off with things. I enjoy seeing her think critically. And I don't want to put my son in daycare, because the career that I did have was dental assisting. And let me see, the most I made with that was $21.50 an hour. Okay. Now, decent child care, that's going to take my whole check. So here I am living my dream, using my voice, podcasting, right? Because I feel like this is going to be my opportunity to get the finances that I want to take care of everything, or live the life that I want to live, right? I mean, I'm sure there's other things, and y'all might be saying, oh, go back to school. Listen, I don't like debt, okay? And school is perfect for some people, but for me, it's just never been a thing, right? I did some college, but... So I said all of that to say, those were just some of my fears and anxieties with starting over. And it almost held me back several times. It made me question myself several times. And those were the moments where I had to meditate, pray, have quiet moments, and listen to God and listen to my inner voice. And I had to look back into my family's history. I had to think, man, do I just want to stay here for stability? Do I want my children to see that this is a marriage that they should thrive for? Because neither one of us were happy. And it was children are so, my child is so perceptive. Like, they're not dumb. They know everything that's going on, no matter how you try to mask it. So might as well just be real and keep it honest. So next, what did I have to do? I had to confront and dominate fear. So write that down. Confront and dominate fear. And you can do it. You can practice it every day. Do something afraid every day. Go up and talk to a random person. Whatever scares you or whatever makes you uncomfortable, start doing small little tidbits every day to build you up to that big decision, to that big change that you need to make. That is where you're going to gain confidence in the unknown. That is where you are going to be the conqueror of your life. So many times, myself included, as human beings, we always look at, Disney, right? I always think the Disney. I always think some white knight in shining armor is going to come up and, just rescue and fix everything. No. You have to conquer this. If you want to live the life that you want to live, be the mother, father that you want to be for your children, you have to conquer fear. and have the courage to do so. And then dominate that ick and be proud of yourself afterwards. And also remember to remain in much gratitude to have the strength to do it. In moments of the last week before we moved at the beginning of the month, I just wanted to quit, give up, give in. And in those moments, when I was just crying, breaking down, felt like I wasn't going to make it, I kept reminding myself, you've already made it through so much. You are going to get through this. In those moments, I prayed, I talked to God, I asked for his guidance, and I listened and I surrendered to his will. This last week, I still did not have a place for me and my children. My husband had already had a place, and you talking about anxious, breaking down. What am I going to do? I still don't have a place. We're going to be homeless. Just all those little voices in your head. And I kept hearing the voice of my friend, Miss Faye Maxwell. You have to put your big girl panties on. You have 2 children to take care of. And you are going to get your groove back. Okay. No, but I'm for real though. I had to really tell myself that in those moments. And then I had to do the work. I had to get to work. And God was in alignment of me doing the work. Lord Jesus, I found a place probably 3 or 4 days before we had to move out of our family home. By the grace of God. And it was everything that I was looking for, because I wasn't going to settle for a place that was just anything. I wasn't going to settle for a place that was unsafe for myself and for my children. And lo and behold, this place has been everything. God will align the person to help me find the place in crunch time. Oh, Homes by Mariah. If y'all, this is a plug because she came through for me in clutch. I'm talking about she had to get stuff together within a matter of a day, and then I had to choose within a matter of a day, apply, and get approved. Lord, but once I got approved, all that weight was off my shoulders. I was crying in gratitude. But what did I have to do? I had to confront the fear. Then I had to dominate the fear and remind myself of who I am and whose I am, and remind myself that I lack nothing. You have to do the same thing. In the midst of those breakdowns, when you feel like giving up, you feel like you ain't gonna make it, you get down on your knees, you pray, you give in, and you give it to God and trust and believe in his will for you and know that he will work it out for you, as I am a testimony to this thing. Conquer and dominate fear. In Isaiah 43:18, God says, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Whew, my. Embrace the resilience. Embrace the resilience through this complicated time of separation. Embrace your self-discovery. This separation, I see it. It is building my resilience. I feel like, oh my gosh, through those moments I thought I wouldn't make it, I look back now and laugh and say, girl, I can cry right now. You made it. You are going to be okay. And you're becoming even stronger, doing things that you didn't think you could do. I was afraid to be out in this world again without my partner. I was afraid to start over, not just start over. I was just afraid. I didn't adult well when I was a young adult before I got married. I had eviction notices all the time. I wasn't paying my bills right. I was just out there doing whatever, being single and having fun. And I was scared that I was going to fail as an adult again. But not only this time, I was going to fail as an adult with 2 children. I want my partner. No, you don't get that. You got to get it together. Conquer and dominate. Embrace the discovery of yourself and the resilience. Man, I'm so proud of myself, and I'm proud of you for listening, taking down these notes. And I'm also seeing just more of my authentic self. You know, be you and don't hold back. Like, I'm such a private person, and especially with social media and everything. So for me to come out on here and just talk about it and be myself and talk about it, that's new to me. And I like it because obviously somebody needed to hear it from the feedback that I got last week. So challenging times can make or break you. They can make or break you. There will be new opportunities. I got 2 speaking engagements during the midst of this, while my daughter got a speaking engagement as well, both paid events for herself and myself. And you going through the biggest battle of your life. And you still do it. You still have these opportunities, and that opportunity led to another opportunity. And I'm sure there are still more opportunities to come. That is what I mean. Well, God will align and move people to work for you, and they don't even know what they're doing for you in your life at that time. That's the powerful thing. And that's moments that you have to be grateful. And that's moments of self-reflection to be grateful and realize, man, God did that. My girlfriend don't even know what she just did for me. She doesn't know the battle that I'm facing in this moment in my life. That's God. Whew. So let it make you. Don't let it break you. Don't go down in that turtle shell. Shoot, spread out, stretch that neck. Get up out in this world. And you know what? Here we go again, y'all. I'm coming back with another imagine. So, if you're driving, do not do this, please. I cannot be responsible for negligence, okay? So come back and listen when you get home. But everyone else who's listening in a quiet place, close your eyes. Imagine a beautiful butterfly emerging from its cocoon. That cocoon represents the past. It represents your old life, where fear and doubt resides as you contemplate starting over after a separation. Just like the butterfly, you have the power to break free from the confines of fear, uncertainty, and old patterns. Embracing change and stepping into the unknown is like spreading your wings, baby, for the first time and embarking on a journey of transformation. If you're an 80s baby like me, I always think of that song by Nelly Furtado. I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is. And all I need for you to say is, I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is. I always sing that when I'm swinging with my kids at the playground. But seriously, though, stepping into the unknown, spread your wings for the first time and embark on this new journey and this new transformation. Most importantly, trust in your resilience. And as soon as you do, you'll soar to new heights, experiencing the freedom and beauty of a life reborn. And honey, this life reborn, we are into our first couple of weeks into our new place. My dining room table is in my living room. My TV is on the floor. I don't have shower curtains yet. Heck, I didn't even have dishes and utensils. I had to just this week go buy myself dishes, pots, pans, utensils. So starting over is never beautiful. But if you embrace it, get excited about it. I'm excited I get to get a new couch. I'm excited I get to get a new TV stand. It may be a while, but I know I'll get it. So there's nothing to be sad about. Starting over can be ugly, what you may perceive as ugly. But the peace, the serenity, the new joy you have, the new excitement you have about life, it's worth it. And you will still have your bad days. But you don't have to stay there. You get to choose how you handle this thing. And until we meet again next Monday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, make sure to share this puppy out, y'all. I need help and growth. I need your help. So let's help Flow with Joe, because when I get up to 5 million downloads, I'm going to be like, y'all know what? I remember when I started and I couldn't even get y'all to share a clip, share the podcast to one of your friends. You know, no, I'm kidding. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Toodles, poodles.
Thank you for watching my mom's show. I see you next Monday, but hit that like and subscribe and join in that bell. And I'll see you guys later for this latest post. Monday, always a Monday. So make sure to watch my mom's channel every Monday.